Hello guys, today I wanted to quickly talk about the new DJI Mavic Pro, Mavic 2 Pro and Mavic 2 Pro Zoom. Alright, DJI just announced officially today, and you guys know I'm a avid drone flyer. I've also flew a lot of smartphones on my drone, and my favorite drone of course is the original DJI Mavic Pro. I carry this with me everywhere. I've taken, it fits in a small bag. Let me just take it out for you. That's the drone controller, and you can go ahead and use any of your Android smartphones and connect it to the controller as live view, and you can fly it for nearly 25 minutes. I could fly it up to like 2 miles with no problem. So I really love this drone. And the reason why I love this, I also have the Phantom 4 for those of you who don't know. The reason why I use this over my Phantom 4, it fits in a small bag. And having a big drone, it just brings attention. This one, I can literally fly anywhere. Nobody even knows that I'm even flying a drone. So Mavic 2 Pro, they have two models now, Mavic 2 Pro and Mavic 2 Zoom. All right. The difference, let's go ahead and talk about Mavic 2 Pro. It's got a 20 megapixel 1-inch CMOS sensor. It's got much bigger sensor than the original Mavic Pro. The only problem I've had with my Mavic Pro, compared to my Phantom 4, the image quality sometimes is not as good, especially when there's a lot of artifacts, especially, like I go take videos of the ocean a lot, and sometimes there's a lot of waves, and the sensor on the Mavic Pro just doesn't cut it. It's not at the professional level. But I guess this is actually a Hasselbad CMOS sensor. For those of you who don't know, basically it's an awesome sensor on the new Mavic 2 Pro. It does also offer 10-bit D-Log and also ACR. So for those of you who color correct your videos, instead of 8-bit, now you have a full 10-bit to work with for color grading and stuff. That coupled with CMOS sensor is going to be just perfect. This is going to be actually a pro grade portable, the most portable drone so far, or quadcopter, whatever you want to call it. I mean, they do have, DJI has the bigger one, but again, it's not portable. You're not going to be able to take it all over the world easily. This one, I literally keep it with me all the time, so I could go ahead and fly. And the DJI's, basically it comes with one lens for the Mavic 2 Pro, which is 24 millimeters. But now, instead of fixed aperture, I think the original Mavic is actually f2.5 or f2.8, but it's fixed. With the new one, it's going to be f2.8 to f11, so you're going to be able to adjust the aperture depending on the lighting conditions. This is also going to help in bright conditions and also very dark conditions, since you can control the aperture. So a lot of good things about the Mavic 2 Pro. Now, if you want to have 2x optical zoom, you'll want to get the Mavic 2 Zoom. Instead of the 24 millimeter, you'll get 24 to 48 millimeter camera, so you can actually zoom while flying the drone, and you can create some visual effects. For example, if you're backing up and zooming in, you can get this like sort of a hyperlapse effect. All right. Also, both have 48 megapixel photos, which is great, but the sensor on the Mavic 2 Zoom, it's the same size as the original Mavic Pro, so you're not going to get that higher quality sensor, but you do get that 2x optical zoom. For example, I've been trying to take videos of humpback whales. I actually have some. Just search for humpback whales Maxley. There's a few I've took with the Phantom 4 and the Mavic. And one of the problems with catching whales is that they don't really come up for long. They'll come up for like 5 seconds to breathe, and then they'll go down. By the time you spot the whale, you fly there, they're already gone. Now, in certain cases like that, Mavic 2 Zoom is going to help out a lot. Also, when the whales are hanging out, it's really hard to get your drone too close, and I think you know, for environmental legal reasons, you actually not supposed to get that close anyway. So Mavic 2 zoom is going to come in really handy for situations, especially wild animals or something where you want to get a little bit closer, but without actually getting closer. So zoom could come in really handy. Of course, if you want the best of the both worlds, I would get both. Fly 2 at the same time. Yeah, so it's going to be very exciting. As far as, you know, everything that's on the Mavic 2 Pro and the Mavic 2 Zoom, everything's going to be upgraded. So you're going to get longer battery life, you know, all the better sensors, gimbals, omnidirectional obstacle sensing. So you're not going to have to worry about the back, front. You know, with the original Mavic, you know, it only went, you couldn't do the sides or whatever. Now you can do all directions, which is going to be great. You're going to be able to crash it a lot less. I've crashed my Mavic many times because sometimes, like, you know, you're flying, and especially like near the walls, and you start panicking, and then you just make mistakes and then run into the wall. With this omnidirectional one, you're not going to have those kind of mistakes anymore. Even though I fly a lot, I still panic. I'm like, oh, I don't want to hit it, and then I just hit the opposite button. All right, so it's going to be very exciting. As far as the price, the Mavic 2 Zoom is actually $1249, and the Pro is $1449. I would actually prefer the Pro, even though I need the Zoom for catching whales, because, you know, the sensor is so much better, bigger, a Hasselbad 1 inch versus 1/2.3 inch. So very exciting. I would definitely prefer Mavic 2 Pro personally, but I guess for beginners out there, you may prefer the Zoom more. But yeah, what do you guys think? I am actually just, I really want to get it because my Mavic Pro does have its limits, especially quality that comes out of it, especially when I start editing, adding some colors, it just falls apart. That's the only problem I've been having. But with the Mavic 2 Pro, I'm going to be able to get a lot better footage. So, and also I'm going to be able to color correct it and do all that fun stuff. What do you guys think of the new Mavic 2 Pro in general? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. And I've also got my next video I'm working on is the Android P running on my OnePlus One. I've been testing it out. It works flawless. That'll be my next video. I'll have it up later today. Have a great day, and as always, stay